Good morning, everyone. This is Create with Cindy's Creations. I'm Cindy, and here to show you. I put a little thing out on my page to show you how I'm going to make some picture frames out of toilet paper and paper towels. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I can show you the process. I already have two done, so I'm going to show you what they look like. Once you do this process, it doesn't take very long, but you do have to wait for it to dry before you take it completely out of the mold, which is usually overnight. So this is what we're going to get the process of. Mod Podge, I just put a little bit into my little container here. I'm going to start with that. Put some on your brush, and you're going to put Mod Podge in here. Get down in the nooks and crannies, get all down in there, so we can get add the paper to the top of it, and we're just going to keep adding layers and layers until we get it the way we want it. This depends on how thick you want it. I mean, I don't make mine too thick because I don't think we need to do that, but you can do that if you want to. I also have some cornstarch in here just to make sure it doesn't really stick in here, but it should pop out. This is a mold that's very flexible. I don't remember where I did purchase it from. It was either Amazon. I don't think it was Michael's. I think it's probably Amazon is where I got it. So now you're going to take your toilet paper, and all I did was cut it in strips. So that's what I'm doing here. And you're going to put it in here, and I'm going to use a different brush because I want to just get it pushed in here. So another dry brush. And we're going to just start pushing it in here. And I'm trying to get it straight. If you remember, try to get it straight and get it up the sides. You are going to have to, once you're done, let me get some more Mod Podge. I think that's going to work better. You'll need to go around, and when you go pop it out, there's going to be some extra paper on the sides. And that's okay, because all you're going to do is take and cut it off with your scissors. So let's make sure we can get this in. Here's another piece. We're going to try to get it in here so we get it all in the areas that we need to get it to. I hope this is inspiring you to make some molds using what you have at home. You don't have to buy those expensive molds that to make frames with. You can use this and make your own. They do turn out pretty cool. Like I said, I got two done. And let me get the first part in here so I can show you how to at least start it and get it on here. I don't want to take a whole lot of your time just watching me because I'm not interacting with you. But unfortunately, I can't go live yet. So we're just going to get this in here. I'm going to overlap it, and that's okay if you do that. You can overlap it. Matter of fact, you want to do that. Get more Mod Podge. And all you're doing is putting, like I said, layers, and then you're going to keep doing it to however thick you want it. I didn't do mine too thick, but like I said, you don't really need to do that. So here we go. I'll show you. I got toilet paper in here first, and then I have some paper towels that we're going to put in here. Okay, that's got to come up here. Hold on. This Mod Podge just wants to go anywhere, the toilet paper, anywhere you want. It's not going. That's okay. You just keep working with it, and you'll be fine. But it does stick, and when it gets that's wet and sticky, it may tear. But it's not going to be really an issue. Okay, one more across the top, and then I'm going to show you what I have already done. I'm trying to grab another one of these. Like I said, toilet paper, you know how easy it tears when it's wet. So just be prepared for that to possibly happen. But it's not going to make a difference because you're going to paint or stain your frame once you take it out. So let me finish this up. And we'll get one layer in here, but you want to continue doing this until you have it the thickness that you want. And then you're going to let it dry. So I'll put more than just this one layer in here. And then you just take your scissors when it's completely dry and cut off the excess, because you will have excess in here. So here we go. So here's the start of our frame. Again, you're just putting paper towels in there and toilet paper. So here's my frame. It's all ready. All you gotta do is finish it up how you want to decorate it, and then put it around your frame picture or whatever you're using. So let's go and highlight the areas here that are sticking up so we can make this somewhat of a real cool looking frame, like an old frame. You don't have to do this either. You could just paint it whatever you want to color it, paint it. So, getting it going. Have you ever done this before? Leave me a message in the comments if you've done it. And if you want to see more tutorials for now, like I said, I can't go live. So I'm just coming on here to do some videos and show you some things that I can show you real quick that you could use out of things you have at your home. So let me finish up this one. It is hard because the Mod Podge and everything, but if you want to take and use rub and buff on here, or you know, some other kind of antiquing, or however you want to embellish this frame, you could do that. So let me trying to get the excess to come on here. Okay. So there's our frame. That's pretty cool. Like I said, you could add more to it, take some off of it if you want to. You can do that too. Now this one is an oval frame, and it does, I left the inside in here because you could Mod Podge another design or a paper picture in here. You can do the rub-on transfers and put that in here also. So you can do that with this frame too. So let me go ahead and get this one a little bit more so you can see it better. But you don't have to do the inside unless you want to paint it and put something in there, or just Mod Podge something else inside of it. Add another neat kind of paper and stamp a wording or saying in here. You could do that and just embellish another one of your surfaces or projects. Now I'm just using this brown archival ink. It's called Ground Espresso, but you don't have to use this. You could use whatever you want. So here's our other frame. Either way, that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I inspired you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Hope you like and follow this video or my page, Create with Cindy's Creations. Have a fabulous Wednesday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.